In this video, we will go from complete beginners to professional video editor using CapCut and Opus Clip. But before we start, guys, I want to show you how your videos are going to look like after the tutorial.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to $41+ million? Is that really possible? From 0 to 41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less than 0. I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. He loaned me $4,000 a month, all of 2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring out how to get back on my feet after getting the absolute wind knocked out of me.
Guys, before we start, I want to give you something that will make your video editing journey way easier. In the description box, I've put together basic video editing assets including background music, overlays, and sound effects, which you can download right now.
So first of all, you look for the specific video that you want to get the shot from. For me, it is this video. How to get rich, starting from 0. I love editing business stuff, so let me teach you using this video. So first of all, what you do is that you look for this share button from the video and you click on it. Then you copy the URL from the video. After you are done copying the URL, you search for this website, OpusClip.com. I'll leave the link in the description so you can easily find it. Let's wait for Opus to open. Yeah, so after the Opus is open, you see something like drop a video link, right? So what you have to do is to just Ctrl+V, drop the link we copied and click on this. Get free clips. Or if you have the long video in your files, you can click here, upload files, and it will lead you into your files. Then you see this upload button, and it will open this Dropbox, and you look for where your long video is so that you select it from there. But since we are just editing it from a YouTube long, we will drop the URL here. So it will take a while to pick the video. So after that, you see they have some options here. The original is English. Maybe yours was, they were speaking maybe French or German. Opus has a lot of options that you can choose from. Although I've never tried any, I always edit English content. Then you come here, maybe if you want to translate it from that language to English, they have that option also. So you click here. After you check that, you see that video you copied, right? It will show at the bottom of the Opus. So just click get clips in one click. So it will show here and it will download. It will take some time, right, before it finishes, as you can see. But I already did that, so we will use it. So let's choose this one, like the same video. You click on it after it finishes to download. Then here's a tricky part. You see, Opus is an AI, so it will be hard for you to really get, although it does really well, but sometimes you will have to listen to the clip that is generated and find the one that really sells yourself. So it will arrange it in order of how it thinks is going to sell. But let's start listening to it. You get what I'm saying? So this one.
By the way, I am not. There's no. There's no intended humor in anything I'm saying. Wow. Wow. There's no intended humor in anything I'm saying.
You see, this one, according to the Opus, this is supposed to be the top pick, but you see, he's not really saying anything or anything that will sell.
Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I had less than zero. He loaned me $4,000 a month, all of 2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring out how to get back on my feet after getting the absolute wind knocked out of me. Wealth is measured. Wealth is measured more in time than.
You see, this one is not showing
in
face,
money.
it's showing other things most of
Wealth
the
is
time.
measured more in time than it is in money.
For me,
what
I'll
does that
skip
mean?
this part because we want the one that his face will be showing.
You're 40 times richer than this person, even though you both made the same amount of money.
So definitely we'll skip this one too.
Is it really possible to go from zero to $41+ million? Is that really possible? From zero to 41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from zero to rich. Zero. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have zero 10 years ago. I had less than zero. I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. He loaned me $4,000 a month, all of 2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring out how to get back on my feet after getting the absolute wind knocked out of me. Is it really possible?
Okay, so you see, this one is good, but let's keep searching if we will get a better video to edit.
Some of y'all just don't have enough pain in your life. See, I had so much pain. Like, I knew what no felt like. I knew what it felt like when life told you no. Like, I knew it. I knew what it was like for people to make fun of you because you were poor. Even before I realized I was poor. Right? Okay. So, pain. The power of pain. It's like Damon John's book. Damon John wrote a book called The Power of Broke. Has anybody read that book? That book will change your life. You know why? Because it'll make you realize that it doesn't take money to make money. It takes awareness and some intention and some decisions. Anyway. So the power of pain. The pain of reality. Life doesn't always give you what you deserve.
This video, but I don't really like.
The pain of relationships is relationships are hard because other people aren't you.
Okay, so I'll go for this one. So after we are done listening to this one, see, at first you could edit for free, right? But now I guess they are saying that you have to pay before they will allow you to edit. So if you are using a free version, you can just go ahead and click the download button here, right? And they are going to download it to your downloads. But I recommend you buying the pro version. No, it's just $15, and it's going to make you a lot of cash in the future. So you click on the edit button. Then after that, see how the reason why I want you to use the edit button is because the Opus allows you to delete automatic pauses in the video, right? And still make the video seem seamless throughout. So for me, I'll click here and I'll click this button, remove all pauses. It will automatically delete all the pauses, right? And I don't like the captions Opus generate and where it generates it and how it generates it. So for me, I'll go to the captions. If you like the captions, you can maintain the captions. But go to the captions and click here, no captions. We will generate the captions in CapCut. It's way more better and we can customize it in CapCut. I'm sorry, I was just checking if it was recording. Then you click the export button And now you click your download and you wait for Opus to do its thing. So it will, as it's saying, processing in progress. The results will be ready soon. So let's wait. Yeah, guys, video editing is really interesting, but when you are starting, it can be very tedious. But as I always say, a journey of a milestone starts from one. So you definitely have to start from somewhere, and you grow, and you grow, and you grow. And there are a lot of apps that you can use, and sometimes it makes you to get confused. But the app that I recommend, you must start with, if you are beginning, you must start editing in CapCut. As for that, you must start from there. Then you transition to other apps like Premiere, and you learn how to use Premiere, like the features of Premiere. If you master CapCut, transitioning to Premiere is very simple because you already have video editing knowledge. All you need to do now is to learn how to use Premiere to make the videos like you want it to do. Then after you've mastered Premiere, then you move to After Effects, right? If you master Premiere Pro, moving to After Effects will be easier because some features are very similar in After Effects, but it gets more complex there. But don't worry, if you spend more time every day, spend time on the app, get videos of yourself, get videos of popular people, edit your niche, you'll be good to go. So after the video is done downloading, you can click on keep editing, right? When you click on keep editing, it will bring you back here. But if you want to go back, to your original video, then you click on the back button and you continue. Like if you want to edit more than one shot, you must continue listening to
Some of y'all just don't.
the rest of the shot and pick the ones that you want, so that you don't have to come back here because it's tedious for you to come back here. So you just have time and listen. Sometimes it's a lot, but when you reach the middle part, you see that some of them is a repetition of the same thing. So you get used. Yeah, after you are done with your video, you upload your video to CapCut. So you open your CapCut and you click create a new project. Yeah, we are creating a new project. After you've created your project, you just import your videos here. Since I'll be editing just one video, yeah, you see it came here to my downloads. So since I initially okay, this is the one I want. This is the one without the caption, so I'll import this one. See, then you add it to your timeline. You can add it to your timeline by clicking this add to track, or you can drag it like this to your timeline. It's way easier to just click the plus to add it to your timeline. So let's play and listen to how it sounds in our timeline.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to...
Perfect. So you see. So now, what do we do? After you've exported, you need to get the transcript, and CapCut makes it easy to generate transcript. Look through these options and you see this option, transcript. So you click on the transcript. Click on the transcript and yeah, it will generate the transcript. You just have to have patience. Yeah, guys, as I was saying, it's here. So is it really possible? So what you have to do from now is you copy this transcript, send it to ChatGPT with a prompt, and make ChatGPT generate images, and we will animate the images here. So let's copy. See, I can copy everything here by scrolling my mouse and selecting Ctrl+C. Yeah, but guys, one additional note. When you're editing shots, it's best to make sure that your shots are under 1 minute. Your shots shouldn't be longer than 1 minute because it's best when it's under 1 minute. As you can see, this is 47 seconds, right? Yeah, and there's a pause here. You can choose to eliminate that pause here by clicking here and clicking your delete button. Don't worry if you are new to CapCut. I will just show you the things that you need to know as a short video editing expert. So after you've copied the transcript, you open your browser again, and you search, open a new tab, and you search GPT. Search for ChatGPT. So after ChatGPT has opened, you have to give ChatGPT. Okay, wait. You have to paste your prompt. Sorry, your transcript. Then you come to the start of your transcript. Move the cursor to the start of your transcript. Then you get this prompt. Help me generate image generation prompt for this video. I will leave it in the description also so that you can get it. For this video, help me generate image generation prompts for this video. These are the dimensions, and create 4 prompts for the scripts where the first image. So you just have to copy and paste these prompts. Sorry, Ctrl+C. You can adjust this prompt based on your liking. Since mine is a business story, see, here's its business, but you can read it and adjust it based on your specific niche. So you click here, copy, and you paste it at the beginning of your timeline, right? Then you click enter for ChatGPT to do the generation. So yeah, as you can see, ChatGPT will generate image prompt, image 1. So after ChatGPT is done generating the prompt, all you have to do is open. We have 2 image generation sites. It's either you use Grok AI. See, Grok AI generates live images like a real person. That's why I love to use Grok AI. Or if you want animated images, you can use Bing. Bing also generates a little bit of animation. You see what I'm talking about. So see, video, this is the prompt. So you just copy the prompt 1. Just copy the prompt. Let's compare the images Grok will generate to that of Bing. So you see, Bing has a large library. So Bing will search from its library and give you different things. Let me sign in to Bing. Oh, it's not necessary. It's not necessary to sign. Yeah, so yeah, see, this is what Grok gave us. Grok can be really creative because it's an AI. It just creates something from nothing. Looking at these two images, which one do you prefer? Okay, I prefer this one. And you see something, Grok can also change your still frames, the photo, into a video. If you want, maybe if you want to add video bureaus instead of image bureaus, you can click here, make a video, and it's going to make video from this still frame. It's amazing, really, really amazing, guys. AI is doing really great now. I guess you have to click here, make video. Yeah, then it will start to make the video. Okay, I can see the video is finished, so it will make a video for you. But since now we are doing just image, you can switch it here, either a video or image. So let's go back and download the image frame. Okay, yeah, download. See, it will download. So let's do same for the remaining prompts. So you copy this prompt, you come to Grok, you paste it, you click enter, you wait for Grok to generate the image so that you can save it. You come to the third one, you copy from 3, you wait for Grok to see this one. Comparing these two, I prefer this one. Let's download this one. It mostly gives you 2 images so that you can choose from the ones that you like. Let's search for the prompt 4. Normally, I love to use 4 images because adding a lot of images can be distracting to your video. But if you want to add more images, you can just change the number here. Instead of create 4 prompts, you can make it 5, 6. I think 6 is best, or 5 is the maximum you can go for a shot. Okay, so this is our third image. Okay, I prefer this since okay, I prefer this. Let's choose this. It will download. I think it's finished. Then our last image. And guys, do you know the amazing thing about generating images with Grok? It's completely free, and you can generate limitless amount of images. Limitless, bro, limitless for free. Come to CapCut and you exit the transcript bar. So just close it, and then you come to your media section from the top row. Click on the media section and you just click on import, just as we did for the first one. And you select all 4 of your images, and yeah, CapCut will import them, and you drag and drop them to your timeline. Amazing. Okay, then after we've done this, guys, you can also do something here. After you've imported your video, maybe if you don't like the color grading, you can change the color grading yourself by clicking on the timeline, going to adjust. This is the adjust button. I don't know whether you can see my mouse, right? And then normally, if this was to be a raw video sent to you by a client, you must adjust the color grading to fit his liking or his style. Each client has a style that they want. So since this is a video we exported from YouTube, you can leave it like that. So you can play with the color adjustment. So let's try and play with the color adjustment. See, you see there's a lot. See, this is making the video more. I like to set an emotional scene most of the time, but you can play with any of these. Yeah, any. And I normally like to increase the sharpness of my videos and the vignette. Not too much, not too much. Yeah, a little bit. So after we've gotten our videos, after we've gotten our images, let's listen to the video and see where each image will fit. So, or even better still, you can go to ChatGPT. See, ChatGPT already gave you the images in steps. Maybe this will fit the first part, the next part, the next part, to the last part. So see, it gave us this image first. So let's see this image, right? And let's put it from our timeline. This is normally how I work. But if you can just know it from your mind, it's also best. So this is the first image. Let's arrange the images according to how the AI generated it for us on our timeline. This is the first image. This is the second image. And this is the third image. Definitely the other one will be the last. This was the second image. This was the third image. So our next step is to maximize the images to fit the entire screen. I said fix, to fit the entire screen. So you do it for this one. You do it for what is happening. Do it for normally if you select this one, it's supposed to allow you to adjust, but if it doesn't allow you, you can just click on video, come to scale and increase. Yeah, you can see, easy peasy. Then come to this one and you can either scale it from here or from here. Either way works perfectly. You come to this one, you click here and you scale it to fix the entire screen. Guys, English is not my first language, so yeah, so this is where it gets tricky, right? You can edit your shots or you can edit your images in different ways. You can make the images move from left to right. So if you make this, imagine if you make this image move from left to right, we are going to be using keyframes. The next image must move from right to left. Guys, you get what I'm talking about if I'm editing it. Or you can also use zoom in and zoom out effect. So let's start with left, right, right, left, and then we'll do zoom in, zoom out, so that you know. Or yeah, I think those are the two basic ways you can animate your still images in CapCut. So yeah, after you've enlarged the setting, I like to enlarge it further so that when I'm moving it, I'll get space to move it from like the left to the right. And make sure that when you are using the left-right style, make sure that you don't change the y-axis of the video. You just see you are provided the position here. This is the position for the x-axis and this is the position for the y-axis. Make sure that you don't change the position for the y-axis. See, now it's 0, right? You must make sure that it maintains its 0 position when we are moving it, because we just want to adjust its x. That is the horizontal scale. So what I'll do, since this is the hook, let's listen to the video.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to 41 plus million dollars? Is that really possible?
You see, is it possible to move from 0 to $41,000 million? So that's what the image is saying, $41 million. And make sure that your image shouldn't be very long. Approximately should be 4 to 5 seconds. So let's
Is it really possible to go from 0 to 41 plus million dollars?
to $41 plus million. Let's end it here. You see, you can check the length of your image here. It starts from 0 and it ends at 5:21 seconds. That means this image is 5 seconds, 21 milliseconds long. So after we are done with that, you come to the start of your clip. We always do start to end. Start and you set, see where I'm moving my mouse. You click here, transform, set keyframe. It will set a keyframe, and you come to the end of the video. Mostly when you come to the end of the video will disappear. So what I do is that I expand the video. Sorry, when you come to the end of the video, the image will disappear. So what I do is that I expand the image so that I can see what I'm working with, right? And I move it from left to right. You see, from left to right. You see the x-axis, the dimensions of the x-axis will change, but the y-axis must maintain as it was. Right now it is 0, so it must maintain its 0 position. Then you click here, transform. It will set another keyframe. Then you move your timeline back to the original end position. So let's look at how the image will animate itself.
Is it really possible?
I'm sorry. I guess we have to reset the start animation. So okay, I think I made an error. When you come to the start of the image, right, instead of clicking, don't worry guys, we can start everything all over. Let's delete the keyframes. Let me delete the keyframes. Let me show you. Okay, so you can come to the start of your video and click here, transform. Instead of the scale, click transform and come to the end, right, and come to the end and expand the end. You can click transform, or you can just move it. It will set the keyframe automatically. Make sure that you are moving the image, so you move it to the end. You see, yeah, automatically it will set another keyframe on your timeline. Then you reduce the size. So let's play it and see how it will sound.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to 41 plus million dollars? Is that really possible?
See, the image was moving from left to right. See, so we've animated a still image to move so that to make it engaging to the viewer's eye.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to 41 plus million dollars? Is that really possible?
No. So now let's look for the next image and the perfect place to fit the next image, because it's also very necessary.
From 0 to 41. So in this video,
so our next image is someone that is distressed. So let's look for where we can fix it.
41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and.
Okay. So I think it will fix the place he's saying. I'm going to show you how to go from 0 to rich. 0 to rich. That means he's talking about someone who is really at a 0 point. So let's look for that point.
I'm going to talk to you about it.
I want to talk to you about, let's move it. Now let's look for where we end it. See, if we want to, okay, let's first listen to the video and see where we want to end it.
So, how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent to rich. 0. So,
okay, so yeah.
To rich. 0.
0. So he stops here. 0. So let's end here. I was about to tell you that if you want to check the length of your image, right, or the time frame it will span, since I said it mustn't be more than 6 seconds, you can do so by checking it here, and the minimum should be 3 seconds, so that it will stay long enough for the viewer to see what is really going on. So see here, it starts at the point where the clip is at 10 seconds, and it ends at the point where the clip is at 13 seconds. So you can do the mathematics. 30 minus 10, 3 seconds. So we are good to go. So you can select this clip. I don't know why this clip is not giving me the opportunity to move it from the screen. But I guess you can also encounter a similar challenge. So see, the first one, CapCut sometimes lags. The first one, we moved it from left to right. So the second one, we're going to move the frame from right to left. Let's scale it again. And I told you, we are just going to be playing with the positions, and the x-axis, the horizontal scale is the x-axis instead of the y-axis. So let's move this one to the right side. How do we do that? Let's increase it to 200 and see. Okay, 200 is going to the left. It's moving the video to the right side. Am I wrong? Let's make it to 2000. Okay, see, 2000. We are out of focus. So let's adjust it for that. 400. Okay, 350. Okay, so 350. 350. Okay, so let's set. We want it to move from. See, 400. We want it to move from right to left. 450. Okay, something like 500. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so 500. So at the start of the clip, you set your keyframe, click on the transform, and as I said, you come to the end of your clip, you expand the timeline so that it will be visible on the screen. So let's move it from 500 to maybe minus, since we want it to go beyond the center, minus 300. See, so from this to this, let's see how it will look like in the video.
So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So
you see, it's animated a still image from left to right. So now let's look for where we can fix this image also. Wow, sometimes you get like when it allows you to change the scale by giving you the dimensions, right? Instead of adjusting it here, sometimes it's tedious to do it here. So let's listen.
0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less than 0.
Okay. So he's saying it's going to be transparent.
So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and...
He's talking about transparency. So this is something that showcases transparency.
Share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke.
because 10 years ago I was broke. So this part is talking about him wanting to be transparent.
0. So
the reason why it's split into half is because sometimes Opus want to make the clip engaging, so it just slice it and play with it. But
and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame.
Okay, so let's animate this. So the first video moved from left to right. The second was animated from this one moved from left to right. The second was also animated from left to right. Okay, then that's an error. We want it to change. So what we can do is, guys, sometimes you're also going to make these mistakes. So it's best that I'm making them now so that you will learn. Instead of moving the frame from left to right and right to left, I moved it from left to right and from left to right, which is not that great. So when you make this mistake, what you can do is you can just come here to the beginning of the timeline. See, the start is at 500, right? But we want that to be the end. So keep that 500 in mind. And come to the end, the scaling for the end. Let's select it here. My CapCut is lagging a little bit. So this is minus 300. So we just swap the values. So the end will be 500. The end scale 500, and you readjust it back. And the start scale will be what? The first one we saw was what? Minus 300. So instead of animating from left to right, it will go from right to left. See, perfect. So since we animated this from right to left, what will we do to this one? We will animate it from left to right. So you select it, you click here, transform, to add a keyframe, and you move it to where you want it to start. This is where I want it to start. And you come to the end of the timeline of the photo and you expand it so that it will be visible on the screen. Then you move it from left to right so that it will add a keyframe there. And you must make sure that your Y axis doesn't change, because you just want to animate it in terms of the horizontal scale, and you bring it back to the end. So now let's look at how that one is also going to animate.
I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have 0.
See, okay, I want to expand it a little bit. Because
I was broke. I didn't have 0.
Since I wanted to end at where he's saying I was broke. I want to expand the timeline. And guys, you can also expand this thing. In case you don't know what you are working on, you can expand it by using your mouse, right? You can zoom in so that you can see the keyframes on your timeline. So I want to delete this. Make sure that if you are changing something, a keyframe, you must delete it, the previous one. Otherwise, if you don't delete it, it's going to show its effects. So there, assuming I didn't delete it, let's see how it's going to show, or how it's going to affect. Maybe I'm adding a different keyframe here. Maybe I'm moving. I wanted the video to end here instead of ending exactly at the end. Let's see how it's going to look like without deleting this keyframe.
I was broke.
You see, it's going to show both effects. It will end here and it will come back, and we don't want that to happen. So the best thing to do is to delete this one, the one that we didn't want, and adjust the one that we want at the exact position to the dimensions or the place that we want it to end. So now let's play and see.
Transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have zero.
You see, so perfect. It ended at I was broke, and the next scene is he's talking about he didn't have zero.
Broke. I didn't have zero 10 years ago. I had less than zero. I was living on.
So now let's look at where we want to fix this image also.
I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday.
Okay, now I want this one to fit the place that he's saying I have a good friend, right? The place where he's describing his friend.
Bro, I was living on borrowed money. An event with in Dallas. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday.
Good.
Saturday.
Let's expand the clip a little bit so that it will account for his pause, so that his pause will not be evident.
He loaned.
Okay, so now the previous one, we animated it from left to right. So with this one, how are we going to animate it? We are going to animate it from right to left. Perfect. You see, we didn't scale it enough. There's still a section of the arrow showing here. That is the original video. So let's scale it further more so that we'll get room for movement. Get it? So yeah, I wanted to start from here. See, the y-axis is at 385. That's where I want to start. Then you click on the scale, add keyframe. Click on the transform, add keyframe section. Then you move it to where you want the image to end, and you expand it to show. Then you change the x-axis by moving it to the right. It selected the arrow rather. So you move it, selected the arrow again. I don't know why it keeps selecting the arrow. Let's lock the arrows so that it will not be affected. You see, I'm moving it to the left. Let me undo it and move it. I'm moving it. Let's select it. I'm moving it to the. I don't know why this is happening. Okay, I guess it's because I have to select this one. I'm moving it to the left, right? So from right to left, you see the axis for the dimension for the y-axis has changed, but we must change it to as it was in the beginning so that it will just animate the horizontal scale. It was 385. So let's change this one also to 385 manually. And let's see how the image will look like on the screen.
Living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday.
I like it, but I think it's moving too fast. So I will reduce the position to maybe -1600. -1600. Now let's see how it looks.
Living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. He loaned me $4,000.
You see, yeah, so you can add as many images or bureaus as you want.
2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring out how to get back on my feet after getting the absolute wind knocked out of me.
I think this image will fit best at the end.
All of 2014.
Because he's talking about how he was figuring out So once he's figuring out, it will be something at the end.
2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring out how to get back on my feet after getting the absolute wind knocked out of me.
I think since he's talking about that, let's end the video with this. Okay, I think I deleted it. As I told you earlier, when you expand it, make sure to delete the previous keyframe by selecting it with your mouse and clicking the delete button on your keyboard, and you come to the end, you expand it so that the screen will be visible. And I quite remember the dimensions, so I'll just type it in -1600 and click enter. Then you crop it back. Now let's see how our video will look like.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to $41+ million? Is that really possible? From 0 to 41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less than 0. I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. He loaned me $4,000 a month, all of 2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring out how to get back on my feet after getting the absolute wind knocked out of me.
Okay, guys, so I want you to see something. See how
is it really possible
to
go from 0 to $41+ million? Is that really possible? From 0.
And the second one, let's see how it moves.
41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0.
See, it moves from right to left.
0 to rich. 0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share
this one from left to right.
Some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago,
so that it will be more engaging to the eye.
Broke. I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less.
And the last one will move from
2013, all of 2014, while I was
right to left. See, you guys, I asked the AI to generate 4 prompts, but in case the AI couldn't generate a prompt at the desired position that you want, this is one thing that you can also do. Let's say the space here is really huge, so I want to cover it up with a bureau, right? I can listen to it and get the part that I want to fix the prompt and go back and manually ask the AI to get the prompt for me to fix that plate. So let's do that and see.
I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less than 0. I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday.
I want a bureau to fix the part that is in. I have a good friend who live here down in Dallas, Texas. So what you do with that is that you open your browser, go to Chatgpt, and you manually type, I want you to generate a prompt for me to fix at the part he said he has a good friend who borrowed him money. See, it has generated a prompt. Now let's copy it and paste it here in Grok, our image generator. Let me expand this. Let's wait for Grok to do its thing. I have a good friend who borrowed me. So I prefer this one, this image. So let's download it. And open CapCut, select import, and import the image. It's going to be the first image. And add it to the timeline. So with this, right, this we are going to fix it here. So how are we going to animate it? Obviously, we are going to animate it from, this one was animated from left to right. So we are going to animate this one from right to left. But first, we must scale it to fix the entire screen. And then come to the right side, set our, let's listen to where we want it to start and where we want it to end in the video.
I had less than zero. I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. I have a good money.
I want you to start from here.
Dallas, Texas. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday.
I want it to end here. I have a good friend, so I'll show the B-roll before he describes his friend. So let's come to the start of the B-roll and click the transform. We want to animate it from right to left, so we will start it at his friend or at the right side and come to the end, expand it so that the B-roll will show on our review timeline or our review screen, and move it to the right to show this man whilst maintaining the y-axis. See, then you see here the y-axis was 0, the x-axis was minus 734. Here the x-axis is 843, the y-axis must still be 0. If not, change it to 0 and bring this back to the end of your timeline. And let's see something.
On borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. He loaned me $4,000 a month, all of 2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring.
So with this brought in, what we have to do is we must change the movement of this video. Instead of animating it from left to right, we now want to animate it from right to left. So what I taught you in the beginning, you select this keyframe here. You see the dimensions, we just want to animate the X dimension. So here it was 1250, you can write it down. And you come here to the end, you just swap them. So here is minus 1600. Initially, what were we having? Let me go back and check. 1250. So here will be minus 1600. And we are going to end at positive 1250, right? Perfect. So now let's play the video and listen to how, or look at how everything is going to animate all together and see if we love it or not, so that we can edit it again.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to 41 plus $million? Is that really possible? From 0 to 41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less than 0. I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. He loaned me $4,000 a month, all of 2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring out how to get back on my feet after getting the absolute wind knocked out of me.
See something, I recognize something here. I want the video to end let's unlock this. I want this image to end at where the video ends, so that his face will not show again, so that the video will end, so that the view will end the whole thing. So let's expand it and select this keyframe and delete it. The dimensions are 1250. So let's just delete it and bring it to the end. Come to the end here. Let's make sure, it's the end. And and type it here, 1250. And set it here so that it will end.
Is it really possible?
Where he stops speaking. So guys, that's it for today. For the next session, I'm going to show you how you can also animate it using the zoom in and zoom out effect. So guys, so for today, we are going to learn how to use the other style, which is zooming in and zooming out effect or animation. So with that, what you need to know is that if you want to use the zooming in and zooming out feature, make sure that your B-roll, right, the image is centered, and like maybe the object with which you want to bring focus by zooming in and zooming out is centered. So our object is the wallet. So you see the wallet is centered, and you see for this our object is the man. So you can see he is centered. He's not that centered, but we can move him a little bit to the right so that he'll be more centered. Let me increase it to 50. I think he's centered now. And you see this one, both the woman and the man, we want to zoom them in so they are centered. So you must check same for this is the man that we want to bring into focus. So he's centered. He's centered with his money. See, and this one too, So after you are done checking that for your bureau and expanding it to fit the entire screen, you come, just as we did for the previous one, you come to the start of your video and you click transform, right? We are going to be using zooming out first, then zooming in, then zooming out, then zooming in. So with this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in a little bit, right? See what? You can use the scaling here. Then you come to the end of the video, right? As I always say, expand it to see it on your screen. Then I will zoom out. So with this, what you can do is that the zooming in shouldn't be that sharp, right? So you see, I'm zooming it so that it will just be as it was before, like so that it will fit the entire screen. Then I'll bring back this timeline. So let's see how it's animated.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to $41+ million? Is that really possible?
Yeah, it animated out, but I don't like. Let me see if I can zoom out further without affecting the bureau. Now I think that's the maximum. Okay, I think we can do this so that the entire 41,000 will show. It wasn't showing at first. So for the first part, we are doing a zoom out. So for the second part, I wanted to do a zoom in, or we are supposed to do a zoom in to change the style. So if you want to do a zoom in, you start the video with like it's zoomed out. Then you come to the end and you set your keyframe. Then you zoom in using your scale. You see, I've zoomed it in. So the animation will be a zoom in animation. Let's check it out.
I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So
you see my point is zoomed in. So now for this one, we would want it to zoom out. So if we would want it to zoom out, we will start from a higher magnification. So I'll zoom it in. I'll make sure that the two of them will be in focus. Okay, I like this. Then I'll come to the end. Come to the end of the timeline. Then I'll zoom it out so that both of them perfect. So we did a zoom out for this one. We did a zoom out for this one using my principle. What effect are we going to use here? Good, the zoom in. So let's transform this one using the keyframe. Come to the end and zoom in a little bit. Zoom in. Perfect. So we did a zoom in for this one. Let's come here. Knowing that what animation I'm going to use for this one, we are going to use a zoom out. So we set a keyframe in the beginning, zoom it in, then come to the end, set another keyframe and reduce the scale. Perfect. Now let's see how everything will look like when we play the video now.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to $41+ million? Is that really possible? From 0 to 41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less than 0. I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. He loaned me $4,000 a month, all of 2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring out how to get back on my feet after getting the absolute wind knocked out of me.
Good. So I like the flow and everything. So after you are done with your animation, what you do next is you can choose to add some. It's best to add some overlays, right? To make the transition from the B-rolls to the main video smooth. So if you are using CapCut and you don't have any external overlays, right? What you can do is that you can come at the end of the clip and split them. You select your clip, you split it at exactly the end and the start of the above B-roll, right? So you come here, you cut it or you split it. So you do same for each part and start. Note, what is selected is the main video. That's what I'm splitting. Good. So after you are done splitting, then you can come to transitions. Then I normally use the glare effect, right? This one. You just select it, drag and drop it at the place where you want it to be, so that when it's transitioning, it's going
$1 million. Is that really?
You see, so that the transition is going to be smooth. So if you want, there are other ones that I will recommend. It's either you use glare or you use glitch, right? I also love the glitch effect. Let's see how the glitch is also like.
Is that really possible? It's from 0 to 41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from
a glitch, or you can use the cloud. I also love the cloud effect. Let's see how it looks like.
0. So
it wasn't that evident. Let's increase the duration and see.
So
okay, it's not showing here, but let's choose another cloud effect, cloud person, and let's see how it
to
looks.
rich 0. So
You see, then it's best to reduce the duration. So you can also check the cloud effect out, and also the paper. The paper effect is also one of the most used effects. So let's see how it will look like in our video.
Share some of my pain and some of my, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some.
It will act as a transition and transition into the B-roll. What you should make sure is that the transition that you use should be consistent. If you choose to use the paper, right, as an in transition for the B-roll and a glare for an out transition for the main video, you can do that. Maximum is choose just 2 transitions, and minimum use 1. So now let's I have some overlays on my computer, and I'm going to use those overlays. The reason why I love using those ones rather than the ones in CapCut is because those ones has a sound, an overlay sound plus a very nice effect. You are going to see what I'm talking about very soon. So I'm importing the folder. You're going to take time. I think my CapCut is lagging. Perfect. Here are my overlays. The folder for my overlay. See, I have a lot of them here. I have this one, this one, this one, this one, and that one. Don't worry, if you want the overlays, I will create a folder and share them free in my Google folders. So I'll share it also in the description. So for now, let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. Yeah, let's go for this one. So let's add it to our timeline, right? Now you see how the overlay is not fitting the entire screen. So what I do is that I magnify it to fit the entire screen, number 1. Number 2, I check to see where the overlay is because this is a long overlay. So I just want the part where the overlay shows. So it starts here, or let me see. Yeah, it starts here. So I'll cut here and it ends here. So I'll cut it here and I'll delete the rest. So now what I'm going to do with this is that I'll use this as an out overlay where the video is transitioning from the B-roll to the main video. I'll position it there. So after you've gotten the part where the overlay is actually, you come here, see blend, you select blend mode, you change it from default to overlay, then you reduce the opacity to, I normally do 30 because 30 is visible but it's not also too much. then I move it. See how I'll position my overlay. I position my timeline here, and I bring where this is where I want it to show. So I'll position the middle part of the overlay. I'll make sure that this line is dividing my overlay into two equal parts. So let's see how it will look like. Oh wait, we will do same. Let's copy it. We will do same for all the parts where you see. You do same for all the parts where the video is transitioning from a B-roll to the man. Okay, perfect. And I'll use I'll use this overlay. I like this overlay for the part where it's transitioning from the man to the B-roll. So as we did for the first one, you will see its scale. See, this is of the right scale, and let's see where the effect actually shows. Okay, it starts from here. So I'll cut it when it ends here. I'll cut it again, and I'll delete the part that I don't want, and I'll select the overlay, go down, look for blend mode, change from default to overlay, reduce the opacity to 30, and then move my timeline here to the parts where I want to position it and move it here. As I told, if it's difficult for you to move it because of the small size of the overlay, you can zoom in using your mouse so that selecting to move it will be easier for you. So now I'll copy it and I'll position it at the other parts that I want it to be. Guys, we are going somewhere now. Let me show you how the video is going to look now.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to 41 plus million dollars? Is that really possible? From 0 to 41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less than 0. I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. He loaned me $4,000 a month, all of 2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring out how to get back on my feet after getting the absolute wind knocked out of me.
Perfect. So now you see how adding transitions is going to affect your video. And after this, I also normally add some effects to my B-rolls. And the effect that I normally add is paper noise. This effect, right? Paper noise. Wait, let's move the transitioning timeline upwards so that let's move these ones. Let's move these ones so that we are going to see exactly where we will be placing this B-roll. Sorry, this effect. So I normally use paper noise and this leak blue. So I'll add leak blue also to my timeline. So with these two effects, what I'll do is that I'll make sure that they are as the same length as the B-rolls, right? Both of them. When you are moving your objects, in order for it to make it easy for you to put it at exactly the end of your clips, make sure that the magnet is selected. Yeah, where's the magnet? Yeah, make sure this one is selected. I'm looking for the magnet. I think it's this one. Let's see. Yes, make sure that this one is selected. This one, turn on auto snapping so that when you are moving it, it will snap at the end for you so that you don't have to struggle which part is actually the end. Then you make sure that you expand them to fit the entire screen, both the overlays. See, then you come down again, you change the blend mode from default to overlay, and you change the opacity to 30. Then you do same for the blue effect. You do same for the paper noise for the other one. You select it, you change the mode to overlay, and you change the opacity to 30. So we are going to use these two, right, at other places where we will see the B-roll. So what is best to do now is to select both of them by highlighting them and click Alt-J. Alt-J here will compound the two effects into one. It will compound them. So it will create a compound clip. If you are using a Windows book, you use Alt-G. If you are using a MacBook, I think it's also Alt-G. So yeah, after you've compounded the two clips, you copy it, then you paste it on top of the other B-rolls. This thing sometimes show on my screen. Okay, you move it on top of other B-rolls. Like, make sure that they have the same length. CapCut lags a lot sometimes. You come here, you paste it here. Guys, I hope you are really understanding everything that I'm teaching you. With this one, its length is quite short, so what I will do with this is that I'll come to the end and paste another compounded clip and come to the end here. cut it, split it, right? So that we are going to see, or it's going to end at the part that we want it to end. I think it's even long. Exactly. Let's split it and then delete the part we don't want. Add the captions before we add the background sound. Otherwise, if you don't add the captions before the background sound, CapCut will take some sound from the background sound and transcribe it. Yeah, I don't know why that happens sometimes. So go up here, right? You see this button, captions. You click on it. Then spoken language is English, bilingual, none. AI emojis. You can select it, but I don't normally select it. Then I generate the captions. It's going to take some time. The captions got added. Now let's do some things to the caption. There are a lot of default fonts that you can choose from here, but normally I use Root Wide Extra Bold. Those are fonts that I downloaded from another site. Yeah, if you want this font, I'm going to leave it in here in the description, and some other fonts that you can add to your computer and add it to your CapCut for free. So normally what I do is I select that Root Wide. Yeah, I love this font size 10. It's perfect for me. I change the keys and make them all uppercase. Then I come to the video. Where's the video? I come to the video and yeah, I want it to be positioned where I will see the man, and I will show you the position. Okay, normally, see, since this video, sometimes there's a zoom in and there's a zoom out. I think the best place to position your transcript is here, beneath. And you see that we don't want our transcript to show at the parts where the bureaus are showing. So what we can do is delete those transcripts from, can just highlight them and click the delete on your keyboard, and it will delete those ones that we don't want, because those are parts that we are just going to see the B-rolls, so we don't want any captions, right? Perfect. Yeah, I come down to check the end and the start of the B-roll so that I can know where to delete it. But you see, if you already placed your overlays, you see that each overlay embeds either a B-roll or the main video. So you can even use that as a guideline to help you to know where the B-roll will be located, or even if there's a B-roll here and you scroll this your timeline or your cursor to that place, it's going to show you that at least it's a video or it's a B-roll showing there instead. Yes, so after we are done, now let's check to see if our captions are okay, like everything is okay, the grammar, the words that he said. Let's see. So you do that by clicking on the captions, right? And on the top arrow, select captions, and you see the captions here, all the captions that's generated here. I mean, we deleted some, so those that we deleted won't show anymore. So let's see.
Is it really possible to go from 0?
Okay, we deleted some, but those we deleted are still showing. So yeah, it's good.
While I was figuring out how to get back $1+ million. Is that really possible? From 0 to 41. So in this video, I'm
Let's see, is that really possible? From 0 to 41. He said from 0 to 41 million. CapCut is lagging. But if you want to make changes in the caption, you make the changes here. So you move your mouse pointer here and you double click, it will select them. He said 41 million. So I think the million wasn't captured, so we have to type it manually. Yeah, million. So let's continue listening.
Is that really possible? It's from 0 to 41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from...
Okay, he said from 0 to 41. Yeah, actually, he didn't complete his statement, so let's delete the million, because he didn't actually say it.
Is that really possible? It's from 0 to 41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So
From 0 to rich. Yeah, he said 0 again. Oh, I'm sorry. He said 0 again, so 0. But it wasn't captured here, so we have to type it manually. Now let's continue the video.
I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less than 0. I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. He loaned me $4,000 a month, all of 2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring out.
I think the captions are good. So now, what you have to do is that, see, the captions are really long and it's difficult nowadays to read long lines of captions. So you can break the captions down into single lines, right? And how you do that is that you come here to the captions side and you make sure that each line, so these are the lines, like first line, second line, how it will be showing on the screen. So you break them down into 2 words per line so that when it's showing on the screen, it won't cover more than 1 line on the screen, right? So you come to, maybe is that, you come to that space between is that and really, and you click enter. It will break the lines, really possible. Then you click enter. From 0 to, see, these are more than 2 lines. So you do this. So in this, you click enter, you break it down. So you are going to break it down to 2 words per line. 2 words per line. 2 words per line, so that the captions will be easier to read. I'm going to be like, so you are going to do this. It's either 1 or 2 word per line. 1 or 2 word per line. If the word is long, like transparent, it's best to make it one word per line. Or I've deleted something. Sound off. Shame. I didn't have 0. 10 years ago, I had break less than break 0. I was break, living break, on break, on borrowed. I think borrowed is also a long word, but it's fine since the on is very short. Borrowed money, break, 4,000 break, all of break. Yeah, so that's what you are going to do. And let's start the captions, right? Let's add a background to the caption. So you do that by coming here, scrolling down, and you can change the font of the captions if you don't like it. You can play around with everything here, right? The things that are here. And you select this button, apply to all main captions, so that whatever changes you do to one will affect the rest without you doing the same to the rest. So you come here, you select background, right? Then you choose the background color, any color that you want. I normally prefer blue because that's my client's brand color. Then you can change the opacity to, you can leave it as that, as 100, but you can also play with the opacity. You can play with the shape of the background. You can play with the height and the width. You can play with the background, then you can add a shadow to your main text and a lot. So after you are done with the captions, now the next step is to look for a background music. So this video is like, it's a financial advice video. So you make sure that your background music will fit the video. I have a couple of musics on my device that I normally use. Yeah, I'm going to also share those musics for you for free in the description below. So you find all that inside the Google folder that I'll drop. Background music, instrumentals. Let me import the whole file. Oh, sorry, let me import the whole folder. Okay, this is the folder. Now let's check this out. I don't like this one. This one doesn't fit. Since he was telling a story, you look for a background video that fits a storytelling style. Yeah, I like the snowball one, so let's add it to our timeline. Hey guys, so after we've added the background music, the next step is to move it to our desired position, then reduce the volume so that it doesn't override the sound or the volume of the original video.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to 41 plus $million? Is that really possible? From 0 to 41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less than 0. I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. He loaned me.
Guys, now you see the video or the background music complements the video, and since it's a storytelling short, the background music also complements it in a perfect way. So now let's watch our final video so that we can appreciate our work together. And if you want this short, the short that I used and all the images that I used in this video, it will also be in the Google folder.
Is it really possible to go from 0 to 41 plus $1 million? Is that really possible? From 0 to 41. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how to go from 0 to rich. 0. So, and to preface it, I'm going to be like really transparent and share some of my pain and some of my shame. Because 10 years ago, I was broke. I didn't have 0 10 years ago. I had less than 0. I was living on borrowed money. I have a good friend who I'm going to be doing an event with in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow and Saturday. He loaned me $4,000 a month, all of 2013, all of 2014, while I was figuring out how to get back on my feet after getting the absolute wind knocked out of me.
Congratulations and thank you for having patience with me throughout everything, and I wish you all the best in your video editing journey. We have to export the video, so you click here on the export button, and then since I'm using Pro features and I'm not registered on Pro, they want me to use the Pro features they want me to get the Pro version before I can export it. But after you've gotten your video, you just export it and you are good to go. Thank you once again. And if you have any questions or any further video that you would want to see me do in the future, write it down on the comment section.